Republican Senator Bill Hagerty out of Tennessee proposed the amendment. He joins us in studio, and hello to you. Was the writing on the wall before this thing even hit the floor?
You know, it was amazing. Chuck Schumer tried everything he could to block this until the very dead of night. We ran right up to basically a government shutdown before he finally capitulated and said, okay, we'll put it on the floor. But I didn't get it onto the floor till the middle of the night, perhaps 1:30 in the morning when the vote went down. I think they thought no one would see it. No one would see that every Democrat voted to fly illegal migrants in here from countries like Haiti, Cuba, Nicaragua, Colombia, on taxpayer funds, using charter flights, flying them over our border and putting them into the interior of America.
How many are we talking about, Senator?
320,000 last year. 320,000 illegal migrants in this program just last year.
Over a 12-month period.
Over a 12-month period.
This year, could it meet that number again or go even higher?
I certainly think so, since every Democrat voted to continue the process. And here's the reason they're doing it. Just 2 weeks prior to this, again, in the middle of the night, every Democrat voted to count illegal migrants in the census for the purpose of apportioning congressional districts and electoral votes. Every single Democrat voted to do that, too. We don't do that with people that are here on diplomatic missions, people that are here on vacation, yet they want to count illegal migrants.
But does it surprise you that with some of these tough Senate races that the Democrats face, because it's likely that Republicans could, if Republicans play their cards right, and Lord knows they could screw it up, but they could take back the majority in the Senate.
Certainly.
Okay, so with Democrats in really tough races, are you surprised that they are still sticking together on an issue like this?
I was shocked. That was a terrible vote for them to take.
Let's take, for example, Bob Casey of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be, I mean, doesn't Chuck Schumer say, don't you want to save yourself, save your Senate seat? Or Dave McCormick, your challenger is going to come after you.
Well, this is why they hold this up till the very middle of the night, thinking no one will see it. But Elon Musk posted my floor speech, and over 40 million people have seen what happened. So the Democrats are being outed. Bob Casey ought to be deeply, deeply concerned about these terrible votes that he's taken. Again, the motive behind the crime at our border is the ability to count these illegal migrants in the population so that they can hold on to their congressional districts and expand their electoral power here.
Let's rip through a couple things, because it's an election year. What is it, 220
I don't know.
Something like that, thereabouts. Here's the Vice President, Kamala Harris, on Monday on this issue. Watch.
For the past 3 years, I have led our administration's efforts to address the root causes of migration. We have seen short-term progress in Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras.
Maybe the progress is the 320,000 flying in. Politico says inside the White House, aides do not feel a sense of urgency like they did before, even as the issue of immigration remains a chief concern for voters. And on that topic, Harvard-Harris poll, 36% say immigration is number one. It ranks just slightly above inflation, economy and jobs, about 13 points behind. There's your campaign.
Yeah.
There's your election in November.
Absolutely. And I think the fact that the media has backed off is absolutely due to the fact that they ramped up, the Biden administration ramped up the media before their fake border vote. You know, they had a border security bill that wasn't a border security bill. And it allowed every Democrat to go and say, I'm for border security, when in fact it would have just accelerated the processing of people into America more rapidly. And now the media is not on it. The Biden administration is walking away from doing anything at the border. If you think about it, the first 100 days of Joe Biden's administration, he passed 94 different executive orders to tear down Trump's border protection program that was working. He could easily go back with executive orders and do something to fix it. They're not going to do it now.
So do you think that there will be any congressional action on the border before November of 2024?
Well, you've seen my attempt to do it. Every single Democrat is going to stand firm and vote against it. They want open borders.
They feel no pressure.
No pressure. No pressure.
Unbelievable.
Senator, thank you for your time.
Great to be with both of you. Thanks.